Budget?
Budget.
This is Peter. Leave a message.
Yeah, Peter, this is Happy. Who are those guys, huh? One of the guys made of mud? What's going on? Call me back.
When I shut that spell down, we started getting some visitors from every universe.
Multiverse is real.
Was that a dinosaur?
In theaters December 17th.
Hello, welcome to the Biscuit Tin. I'm your host, Tony Fielding, aka the Custard Cream.
Bourbon.
And it's been, this is the first one we've done together in, 3 years?
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think the last one, funny enough, the last thing we did together was when we went to see Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, then it was government stay at home.
Yeah, that turned out well, didn't it?
Yeah. You didn't have any parties, did you? No, there was no parties. There was no parties.
No.
This isn't number 10.
No, this was, it was, we had work dues. It was work, we had special work at home with beer. So today we are going to see Spider-Man No Way Home, and and we've never missed a live action Spider-Man film together, have we? No. What is it you do? What is it we do normally?
Yeah, usually I get the comic book T-shirt.
So comic book cover on that?
Custard gets the suit
Right,
T-shirt
yeah.
of the suit that's actually in the film usually. But
similar.
because this year we're on a bit of a budget and that, there's going to be no swanky meal, which I'm a bit gutted about because I'm starving actually. But we had to design our own T-shirts and Deadpool stole mine.
Yeah, and my suit's in the wash.
Oh my god, you know what I've just realised?
What?
If we had to really plan this out and that, we could have just got bags and cut holes in them, from the comic book Spidey when he has to go home in the Fantastic Four suit.
That'd be good.
That would be brilliant.
Oh well, live and learn.
Would you really want to walk into the cinema with the bag over your head? COVID? Yeah, it's a COVID mask. Yay! Sorry, it's the beverage bug mask. Sorry.
There we go. So today we're going to go and see it at the cinemas.
I've seen 2 trailers. I tried not to see a single thing because I didn't want spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I know who's in it. Well, I think I do. So yeah, I'm just more looking forward to seeing how a lot of this thing happens, because I know a lot of key points, but I want to know how they happen. So I'm actually excited for this one. It's getting a lot of good buzz. I mean, a lot of good buzz. It's on its way to be one of the biggest superhero films ever. One of the biggest box office successes ever. So wow, must be doing well.
Okay, let's go from your trailer reaction, because from what I remember of my trailer reaction, my only concern is the liberal pasting of Marvel humour, because I was getting a bit much. Even in the trailer, I thought that was too much.
I'm sorry, that I think I did do a big sigh over that when what was it?
Octavius, is that your real name?
Oh God, that was just not funny. And again, the say please. That's the magic word, please. God. Again, it could work in the film, but on the trailer, it was for God's sake. So let's see, because again, it's getting good buzz. So hopefully those little moments either work in the film or they're just so few and far between you don't give a shit. So fingers crossed on that.
Do you know what? This is the first time I've actually gone into a Spider-Man film without any sort of expectation per se of storyline.
Yeah.
Like, all I know is that we want everyone to forget that he's Peter Parker, which, as long as they keep J. Jonah Jameson in there, not he is... I want him to stay in that because he's the best actor for the job.
I love him, but considering they're going with the whole multiverse route, it makes sense that they brought him back. Because initially I didn't want J.K. Simmons back. Not because I didn't like him. I loved him. Yeah, I wanted to...
Do you think...
It's like a new actor. I'd love to have seen a new actor take the role. Because Bryan Cranston, Hugh Laurie, there's a load of people.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you Bryan Cranston one.
Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson is a great character and he's made it, but there are other great actors out there that could do a great job.
This is what we've got, so...
Yeah. Let's see what happens. So,
okay.
So we're going to fuck off now. We're going to go see the film and you'll see us at the cinema with shitty audio. The audio is probably shit anyway. And hopefully we're... Oh, by the way, yeah, we're in Dell's house today because...
Please don't tell people that.
Well, we were in my house prior. This is his address. So yeah, we'll see you in about 2-3 hours. Or 10 seconds for you guys. Bye!
What's happening?
They're starting to come through and I can't stop them.
When you're thinking I'm about to do something that could break the universe,
Oh, I know you.
run it by us.
We need to send them back.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
There has to be another way.
There isn't.
Spider-Man, No Way Home, December 17th.
So we've seen Spider-Man No Way Home. What did we think of it, Del?
It was. I can definitely see why it's going to be one of the biggest, profitable, most amazing. It's fine. I did not expect to get an amazing story. I did not expect all the elements to work, and it did. And even I've got to eat a bit of humble pie regarding the Marvel humour because in context, it all worked.
Not just you, mate, me as well. I mean,
we were taken back.
Did we even say at the start, like, no, I'm bored of the multiverse stuff now?
No, I'm still a little bit wary of the multiverse
Oh,
stuff.
no, but to be fair, though,
I'm still wary.
No, I'm wary.
You done this great. You done this great.
Oh.
This was amazing.
Well, you know what, though? It's what's shit, though, is that we come away enjoying the fucking film after saying that. It's like, I'm bored of the multiverse stuff. We love the film. Oh, man. Yo, they're gonna watch, if anyone watches this video, they're going to go, pair of dicks.
Well, yeah, we are, to be fair. But no, it's one of those, like, you got concerns about the multiverse at the minute because what we were talking about is that Disney Plus is pumping out so many series and that, and then you add in the multiverse, it's just going to saturate everything.
Oh.
But what we didn't take into account was excellent storytelling.
Do you want to know something? I think the MCU films, for the most part, have been post-Endgame. Even Endgame, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm very...
Eternals! Sorry.
I'm very mixed about... I don't know, it was good. Endgame was good compared to, say, Infinity War, which was spectacular.
Infinity War was
And then,
best.
post-Endgame, it's been meh. Even, no, don't get me wrong, even...
Wait, no. Post-Endgame, it's been...
Yeah.
Black Widow, we know she dies. Shang-Chi, who cares? The Eternals, what the hell?
But,
you know.
But to be fair, though, we did enjoy Far From Home. The second Spider-Man film. We did enjoy it.
We did.
Although
It
here's
was
the irony,
middles
here's the
and
weird
that,
thing,
you know.
though. They're co-productions with Sony. They're not...
Yeah.
So, I don't know how much creative control Sony has over the Spider-Man films with the MCU. They've got to work in tandem, obviously. But, I mean, is there link that Marvel's kind of gone to shit and we've enjoyed two films that have been... I don't know.
As it stands, would we suggest going to see this film? And again, look at when we saw it. You've probably already seen it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
We're just very late to the game.
Yeah.
Budget Spidey.
Yeah, we loved it.
It was great.
Tell you what, let's talk about the Spider-Man first, because there's 3 of them, obviously. We all know that.
Okay.
They bring back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and... You know,
Garfield's the best.
Yeah,
Garfield's
think
still the man.
Here's the thing, right? I think they all did great in this film. They all were really good.
Yeah.
But man, when you watch Garfield, fuck me, it's like I don't know what Sony. Well, they might have mistricked with that because he was spot on. It was like bringing him back was such a smart move. Bringing them all back
I'm
was
gonna
good.
put it this way. I never really hated and slated the Raimis. So, like,
They did. There's a lot of... I appreciate the Raimi films.
No, what I'm saying is, like, no, I mean, it's like, look, we're diehard Spider-Man fans, yeah. So, like, when we first got Spider-Man, let's face it, we were, like, kids at Christmas, you know what I mean? And, yeah, it wasn't perfect. But Tobey Maguire was our first ever Spider-Man, and it's a case of looking back on it, even to see how far Spider-Man has progressed. Every single Spider-Man brings something great to the table. Now, you can't always say that with all franchises. Star Wars! You don't always bring something great to the table. So, this culmination, this film with all of them on screen, it was brilliant. It wasn't heavy-handed, it wasn't forced, and it didn't feel shooting. It didn't feel like a moneymaker, like, let's get all these
it's totally a moneymaker, but it felt fun.
It didn't feel like that.
No, I'm saying it was totally a moneymaker. It was totally like, let's make money. But there was clearly the care to tell a good story, lots of fun. And, yeah, man, it pulled on the heartstrings a fair bit as well.
Oh Christ, yeah, that's sacrifice.
You know, oh man, we'll get to that later. But yeah, Jesus Christ, this was a Spider-Man film with consequences, and boy, are they realised at the end of this film. Yeah. Oh, surprise cameo, Matt Murdock by Charlie Cox. Not Netflix's Daredevil. It is a different Daredevil.
Yeah, but it's the same guy though, isn't it?
No, it's
Same actor.
Same actor, yeah, but it is not.
They don't change it, yeah, but still at the same time.
I'm saying
you're building on an established fan base.
Yeah, but it is not.
Which is great.
It is not the same.
Yeah, I know, because they can't bring the Daredevil in that was like crushing skulls and stairways. We are talking Disney owns this, you know what I mean?
Well, they're bringing Deadpool in. The Deadpool, not version. They're bringing Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool in.
Yeah, I know, that's a video for another time. But okay, what do you think about Bad Guys?
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
You know what? There was in the trailer. I commented on this weird thing that was happening with Dr. Octopus's tentacles. They were turning red. It showed. I was like, "What the fuck's going on there?" It's all answered in the film. Yeah. Like, oh, that's so clever. That is so clever. Because when he gets Tom Holland's Spider-Man and he rips off his chest plate with the Tony Stark nano suit, the nanobots go all over, and Doc Ock's like, nanomachines, you've upped the game, Peter. And then Peter turns it on him because he's got control of the tentacles now. It's brilliant. I was like, that's how I
didn't see that coming.
No.
That was nice.
Yeah. Kirk Connors was in it.
Yes.
You know what? Here's one thing for you. They didn't get the actor in, so he was all lizard, and they didn't have the actor. I can't think of the actor's name from The Amazing Spider-Man. They didn't have him in. You watch that film, they took scenes from The Amazing Spider-Man as he's turning back to human at the end of the film. Those scenes are from him at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man.
And saying that, I mean, I noticed that they've done the same with Sandman, because they kept Sandman CGI all the way through to the end.
Yeah.
They kept Lizard CGI all the way through to the end. And then I was thinking, why are they bouncing around CGI'd up here? But then at the end, when they revealed the human cells, I was like, right, okay, there's sort of a big reveal at the end, and that, like a little nod to the characters.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a case of, look, we just need you to read these lines, and yeah, you just come on for one day shooting, and you're done, you know?
Yeah, I even liked, you know what, Jamie Foxx's Electro was much better in this one.
Jamie Foxx's Electro was much better.
Yeah, I liked,
his suit was better.
Yeah, because, they make reference that, he was about to die, and he comes into our universe, and because of the issue that's going on, and not our universe, but the MCU.
Yeah, although I did love that little nod to the idea that, like, Iron Man made a completely new element, and he could sense it almost straight away, and that I love that. I thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah. Yeah, and oh god, it was great to see
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin,
yes,
wow, yeah.
Yes, Green Goblin.
By the way, the de-aging on these things, on Dr. Ock and Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe, superb.
Absolutely fantastic.
Wow, man, yeah. It was...
I tell you what, though, it did send a little chill up my spine and that hearing that voice again, and that gravelly voice of Green Goblin. And it was a case of, hey, look, you've got better effects now this time, Green Goblin. Do you remember the first Spider-Man film?
Yeah.
Oh, God, those effects. Oh, God. Like Power Rangers with webbing.
It's...
the first how it got started.
It's funny how we all got excited seeing him on screen. That suit, it's like, I remember the suit getting laughed at and everything, even to this day. But seeing it on screen, you kind of go like,
to be honest with you, I think they upped it this time. Like, when he destroyed the mask, I was quite surprised.
Context for that one. In the first Spider-Man film, he's talking to the helmet. The helmet's talking to him because he's got ears, the goblin's in his head. He fucking smashes the helmet.
I thought that was quite a different take on it.
Yeah, that was another way to get rid. It was another way to get rid of the helmet, I think.
Well, that helmet is pretty awful. I mean, it's brilliant for the original Spider-Man, but for the modern day and that. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it was very reminiscent of the Hobgoblin to me.
Yeah, I tell you what, it shows how much versatility he has in his face. That it's quite stretchy and rubbery. How he can turn into that psycho, like, scary face.
Oh, yeah, true.
That he didn't need that bloody mask. I really wish they'd gone with that original latex prosthetic that they went with. They were
that would be quite interesting, actually.
But, but then to be fair, though, well, no, because why on earth would a military organisation have a fucking weird helmet like that? That's why I was trying to justify it then. It doesn't make sense still. But yeah.
Was there anything that didn't land?
I'm still unsure about the... how the magic word is sorry. I'm still unsure about that.
Magic word is sorry?
Remember when MJ tells Doctor
Please.
Strange, please, yes, please, sorry,
There
yeah,
we go.
please, not sorry, please.
The only thing that kind of didn't land with me was Ned being conveniently magic. I mean, that was a bit of a out of nowhere. But hey, unless it's something I'm missing in the comics and that, like recently, I don't know. But it's one of those. It was a slight convenience I was willing to overlook.
So it landed enough for you.
Eh,
I didn't mind
you know,
that.
that's
And even Doctor Strange's little, as he walked away, and Ned kind of goosed up. Not goosed up, he kind of nerded
I
out a
don't know.
little
Does
bit.
this mean Ned's going to be the next Sorcerer Supreme?
Who knows?
That'll be fun.
I'll tell you what, MJ has improved with every film.
Yes, she has. Yeah.
I couldn't stand Zendaya in the first film. I hated that character.
I don't
In
think
the
it
second
was...
film, she was much better.
Yeah,
Still had
I
her
think-
annoyances, but much better. And in this one, it's like,
Well, isn't it kind of odd that we really wanted a character and then she absolutely grips us, and then what happens at the end? It's like, oh great, we're never going to see you again. Great, finally, like, you know, it's like you finally killed it, you finally owned it, and it's a case of we may never see you again in that capacity as Spider-Man's, other half. So I think we kind of suck on that.
so you just need to get the light back on. But yeah,
we kind of suck on that one.
Yeah,
It's always the way though. The minute you like somebody in that, like they get killed off in the series.
yeah. I don't know what else to say except it was just amazing. It was
Soundtrack was kick-ass.
soundtrack was good.
The effects were good. There was no like uncanny valley that I felt once or twice.
Yeah.
I
No,
wish we had got a bit more Kirk Connors though.
I knew we weren't going to get much. I mean, it was good timing, but I think everyone. Let's be honest, though, we all wanted Doc Ock, and
Yeah, he
Green
got
Goblin,
brilliant. I think that he got an excellent, more redemptive arc in that. Like,
it is a weird one that because with how it works is they basically the Peters they more or less fix the heroes, well the villains. Sorry,
Yeah.
they fix them, and by the looks of it, the villains have been taken out of their time when just before they're about to be killed or just about to be just before the end of their films, I mean, from their previous films, right? And while the Peters, Maguire and Garfield seem to have been taken further from the future in their timelines.
yeah, that's a good point. Though.
Yeah, so I don't know how that will affect. So how will that affect their timeline within their world?
That is something interesting.
You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think they thought that far ahead.
I just hope it doesn't go down Terminator 2 route and that. Like,
I know.
there's going
I
to
know it
have to be
won't.
some changes. But then again, saying that, we did just see the trailer for
Strange.
Multiverse of Madness with
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. So that I wasn't going to see that. I didn't really have a lot of interest in it. But now that I've seen No Way Home, I'm going to have to see it because now we are definitely entering the multiverse.
A fully Marvel Disney.
Yeah, this is going to be
Film.
fun.
So let's see how well it handles. 'cause-
Maybe this is what I'm dreading. I don't know. Let's see how they do it.
And yeah, I tell you what was nice about this Spider-Man, and I'm just going to jump to the end because we've said it's great, is the end is basically Peter Parker has been, to fix it all, he tells Doctor Strange to finish the spell, which was make people forget I'm Spider-Man. And this time he goes, just make everyone forget. So everyone has forgotten that he's Spider-Man, and the consequences of that is he's lost all his friends. Even I don't think any family would remember him either, which is weird. So he's alone, fully
He's got
alone.
no family now.
Well, you know what I mean. He's all alone, 100% alone now, and so now he's, which means what you love. Go. No Stark Tech.
Yeah.
This was one.
Yes.
This,
No
especially
fucking Stark Tech.
especially this one. This was the biggest gripe for Dell.
Oh, I hated the Stark Tech
Right,
angle.
that's it.
And I was going to ask you a question actually.
Go
You
on.
know that apartment that he goes into? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it me or did that look very familiar?
I almost
It
thought.
almost looked like the apartment from the computer game, the PlayStation
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I'll be honest with you. I thought I almost thought it was going to be a callback to Spider-Man 2.
I was expecting a Russian rent at one point. I
Probably was
genuinely
thinking, is that what it's going to be? But so yeah, he's now in his apartment. No Stark Tech, which means no Stark Spidey suits, and he
We
makes
are going
his
to
own.
get the purest beginnings of Spider-Man. No Stark Tech. He makes his own suit. He's starting out in New York. No one knows who he is. Everyone knows Spider-Man, and J. Jonah Jameson's got his absolute hate boner.
Yeah.
This is going to be, hopefully now, the purest form of Spider-Man. And it's really weird because I'm thinking to myself, if all his previous films, Tom Holland, has led to this point, then that automatically makes all the previous films great. Because at first it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? But now it's like, oh, it all makes sense.
I don't think that was a long-term plan. But I think, because I think a lot of people had issues with, well, we did anyway, I can't say a lot of people. I've seen a few, that's about it. Had gripes with Stark Tech. And,
Stark Tech.
He
wasn't
so reliant.
He wasn't Spider-Man. He was Iron Boy the Wonder Kid.
So,
with the Spider... One thing I was a little bit gripey about in that is, which is probably my own fault, but in my trailer reaction, I genuinely thought we were going to see the armoured Spidey suit and that, and I was getting really quite hyped for that, and then turns out he just turned his suit inside out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when it looks all black.
God,
it's just an inside-out suit. Oh, that was a good bit, though. The first encounter with Doc Ock, and he's wearing his Iron Spider suit. He has a fight with Doc Ock, and then Spider-Man pulls out his 4 claws, and then Doc Ock's tentacle comes up, and they just go, "What's we got? Competition."
That was quite good.
That was
really good.
But yeah, it's going to be great though. So yeah, he's now Spider-Man on his own.
Yeah,
and he's making. And by the way, the suit looked really good. The suit did look good.
Oh, mate, the old
a bit shiny,
the old red and blue.
Yeah, a bit shiny, but it was
it looked classic.
It looked like, you know what? Yeah. I'll say this: it looked like the most classic Spider-Man suit out of all the Spider-Man films. Now, my favourite Spider-Man suit has actually been the Amazing Spider-Man suit. I absolutely adore that suit. I think, I do, I love it. I think the changes work for it. But this looks like it will be the best, purest form of Spidey.
That's why I'm
suit.
getting excited.
So, you know.
So you've got the original red and blue, and then now you've got the web shooters to go with it. And the original spider size on it as well. And I've got to admit, it's taken me quite a long time to warm up to Holland, but it's like I feel myself warming up to him each and every film. But to me, the OG is always going to be Garfield. Always. I'm sorry, but I love Garfield. I think he was the greatest Spider-Man
I think
ever.
Tobey Maguire, fair play to him. He was. I've always had
better in this one.
Much better in this one.
Better.
Never had a hatred for him. Never. I've always liked him, but never to the point where there's, you know what I mean.
I don't think I ever had an issue with Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. What I hated was the opening to that film where the first line was, "This story's about a girl." It's like, have you read a Spider-Man comic in your life ever?
But you know, yeah.
Yes, Uncle Ben, I'm going to go say the word because I want to get laid.
Who doesn't?
Great power, great responsibility.
Great boner.
The power of boner.
But no, it's this was honestly, go see it. We're gonna get the Blu-ray or whatever, and we are gonna watch it again because with every Spider-Man film, we always come away hyped. We always do. It's only when we view it again and our hype dies down when we can give a true, fairer opinion on it. I think because I think we came away from the
no. Spider-Man, no. Spider-Man 3. We were not impressed with the emo Spidey scene.
Oh no!
Nobody liked that.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a fair point. Yeah,
nobody liked emo Spidey.
But even like far from home, we over time it's like, man, because we were like, oh, it's amazing. Then after a few weeks, we're like, oh, it's okay, it's decent, it's fun.
Yeah, I can't think of any on Springs to Mind saying I did not like that film.
No, it was like I say, it was in a lot of ways. It was an improvement over the first one. Again, Zendaya. Again, MJ has gotten better over 3 films. From unlikable to she's okay to okay, yeah, they're all charming and fun and enjoyable. No, there's nothing bad I can say about them. Ned's fun. Ned's ace. I love it. I love Ned.
I was going to say in the
he's so derpy in a lovable way. I love him.
In the grand scale of things, I'd say the one who's made the most sacrifice so far, and because of that film actually, has been Spider-Man, because at least like the world remembers Tony Stark.
Yeah, oh man, yeah.
I mean, they'll remember Spider-Man, but they won't remember Peter Parker and that. I mean, but I mean, as sacrifices go, it's a big one.
You've lost your life. I mean, it does fit the title. No Way Home.
Yeah. Right. On that note, we're going to wish our lovely 50 viewers a pleasant evening. Hopefully, we didn't take your attention too long, but
that's going to be a 25-minute video.
As always, do we even have a tagline?
See you later. But well, anyway,
bye.
Yeah. Toodle pips.
Toodle pip.
Together. Toodle pips. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Together.
Let's do it together.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Toodle pips!
Fucking. Yeah, so we're going to go see Spider-Man Far... No, what the fuck's it called? No, wait! Did you? No, Far From Home! No, shit, we fucked up!
You fucked up!
Did I say No Way Home?
I have no idea!
Yeah, let's do it again.
We're gonna